Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get across the 20, mark him down, 23-yard line. For Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ballgame.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into six, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here we go.
The one here is Breece Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
Here we go, side. Blue 58, blue 58, side. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go. All right.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Folk now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30 from the interior. Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
Brings up second and
8. Second down and 8. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
48-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
They go play action with Fields. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 222. West right zip.
No run. This is Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Green 19, green side. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They will run it over center with Hall. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. Green 19, got tonight. Tonight.
Now, Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go.
They give to Hall.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Easy. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Here we go, son. Turbo, sir. Tonight.
Hall, he is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Here we go. Good. Go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, Cam. 5:51, 12 to go. Tonight.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And his defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
In motion, Westbrook-Ikhine. From the gun, here's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. We'll get this to about midfield. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Jermaine Johnson, a gain of 2, brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Ready.
To throw is Tua. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, he's got 4. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. A gain there of 27 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the carry, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The Dolphins ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get set. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, green 19, get out to that. Right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. 2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. We're good. Green 9. Hey, can. Good night.
Throwing is Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
That's good.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Blue 58, blue 58.
Fields. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them.
Here we go.
But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 32.
Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board just before halftime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Penei Wanwu now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
To start this drive on the ground, it's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another run here with Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one's good for 29.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Play action now for Field. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So you find yourself playing with the 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught by Lazard. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Right.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, Jack? Ready, team!
Once again, it's Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and 2. Here we go. it's Tua. You look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Jamien Sherwood on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A run up the middle with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Go, go, go.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Quincy Williams gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Here's 2. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Dolphins 9. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 19 instruction. You got a mini base. Widen up. Right.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the move left. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. That's your man. That's your man. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Turbo 3 kick.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
For the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Out.
A run here with H.N. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The 18-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with H.N. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, team.
Tua gonna throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here is 1st and goal.
Nice jab. 44. Ready. Out, out, out.
Here's H.N. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go.
They'll run with Madison. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. A One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Extend. Here we go, son.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tonight.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Here we go, son. Blue 50.
Second down, it's Fields. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? Green up.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes second down.
Ready, John? Ready, two. Out.
Fake the hand. Now, Tua. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Dolphins 22.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go. 19 instruction. All right.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.